2,000 grams of genetic ooze. Okay. But we can still click on them and they're still technically eggs, right? Genetic ooze. Why is it genetic ooze and not an egg? Okay, incubation 75%, 88%. That worries me a little bit, the genetic ooze thing. I don't want it to say that my egg is genetic ooze. I want it to be a living thing. I don't know if that means it's going to die because it's in a bridge. Right, 75 and 88. We'll come back to that. Now this... Christ, we're low on metal. How much can we build? Wow. Need to find some metal. We need some gold. Or something. Down here. Perfect. It's digging time. Gonna dig out all this crap. I've been meaning to do this for ages, so I might as well get it done now. We'll come back to that. Don't know where that water's come from. Do I want to dig this out, or should I try and find somewhere else that's a bit less messy and quicker? Yeah, take some of this instead. That will be much better. Much better. Hatch, you bastards. Come on. 79. 76, okay. What were these at? 77 and 88. Ooh. Give me my egg! There we go. 89. That seems to have worked. I'm hoping that works. Oh, jeez. I don't think so, Mex. I think we tried. That was one of the first things we tried when the ranching upgrade came out, if you remember. We built eggs on top of one of our builds in the middle of the base, and they kept hatching. We tried to use it as a way of stopping them from hatching, if you remember, and they kept hatching. I wasn't sure if they'd fixed it, so it seems they've not. Dupes are genetic ooze too. Everything's genetic ooze, Naylor. Everything in the game. Apart from materials and minerals, but every living creature's genetic ooze. If you could melt dupes, I'm sure life would have accidentally done that to a few. I tried it, and it doesn't do anything, they just die. Guys, someone know anything about headsets? Not really, Eunuch. I may have just missed this, but how is it best to ranch hatches and get max coal? Hold on a sec. Why has this stone hatch been left in here? Exes. Let's get rid of this. I don't really want that in there. I want this guy wrangled.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Nice beamer. Nice. This guy's still tied up. I'm fine with that. Right, can we do some more conveyor rails yet? Not very many. This is an 8. Let's go. I can't do shit until I get some of this material and stuff sorted. I want to get these eggs sorted, because otherwise I'm going to be short on coal. And I don't want my dupes to have to keep coming back up here and putting more coal in these loaders, which is what they're doing at the minute. I would like a nice solid backlog of coal on my on the conveyor lines. You need to be a bit leader. Oh, well, thank you, buddy. Nice, no. Solid work. I kind of want to see how they animate like when they come off the conveyor lines. Whether it's bugged or whether they will just turn into an egg. I don't actually know. Nerd Rage. Incredible work. Blue Lance should be next, hopefully. Right, how are we getting on down here? Now, this will all need to be vacuumed out. So I don't think I can actually do too much more with this until I make the room a vacuum. But I can start laying out where I'm going to want the rest of the build to be. So if we imagine... I'm going to square this off over this way a little bit. If we imagine we're going to be dropping liquid in here. This will be a hot plate, and this will be where we're actually putting the liquid. We're going to want a room here to house our freshly boiled gas. Oops. And then I think we're going to want maybe an airlock here. So this can be like our cooking chamber. I need to stick some diamond. Stat. Do I have any diamond nearby? I do. I do have some diamond. It's a little bit warm, but I could get some diamond. I believe. So the limited problem nowadays is to get the basic materials like iron ore. You're building the thing I just asked for. I'm building a variation of it, Gashidley. Variation. But no, the reason I've not got too much metal is because I've been refining it haphazardly. And just pissing away all my metal, in fairness. Pryor's going to get himself stuck, which is great. I love it when he does that. Why would he open that door? Right, how much tungsten have we got? 1.2 tons. I think that'll do me for now. I think that'll probably do. We can make some more when we need it. I don't really want them coming down here and messing about. What's happened here? Might need to do a save and load in a minute because that coal gen thinks it's flooded, which it is not. Oh shit, wait a minute. I have another egg. Wait. Conveyor rail backup. Oh. Maybe I needed to bridge into here. Conveyor rail backup. There's a hatchling egg in the sky. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I should have just passed by it if this was full. These are full. Why did that not pass on by? Anyone know? Why wouldn't that have just passed by this bridge? Because this bridge is full. There is no way for this thing to go here. But yeah, I definitely have an egg. Here. Is it backwards? No. No. Doesn't seem to be, Bobby. How are you, by the way, buddy? Not seen you in a little while. How's it going? This should come out of here. Bridge into there. And then anything that can't bridge into there should carry on down here. But it's not. It won't pass in the connected point. Is it a turn instead of a straight pass? Is that what you reckon? Let's test that theory. Let us test that theory then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Johnny. Oh, Johnny. You silly egg. Why you do this? Sorry, the one rail on the very left is not built. Oh, you're right. You're right. I did not see that rail. Very good, guys. Hawkeyes. That is a good catch. Caramel, how are you? Sorry, I didn't realise that was yourself. I didn't realise I did not say hello. I didn't not say hello. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with my brain? Right. Let's see if this lets it past. Egg should be forced to the line, I think. Yeah, I would have thought so too. Yeah, we'll try it. This bit needs to be done, this bit needs to be done. Let's just do it priority 9 whilst I'm sat here waiting like a pleb. Just waiting on this bit, aren't we? Come on. Oh, they delivered it but didn't build it. Son of a bitch. There we go. Ah! So there's 2 eggs in there now. But wait a minute. Do I still have an egg here? I do! And it's pointing to this tile. Maybe it's technically this tile. But currently this is genetic ooze. Oh, I don't know. Oh, one of these is hatched. Incredible. Very good. Okay. Now, I'm not too fussed at what rate these hatch out at, because worst case scenario, my dupes will have to balance up the eggs in each room for a bit until it sort of figures out an equilibrium, but I think that should work eventually. So once we get 4 eggs on each side, that should give us enough of a buffer, I think. It's like a bit of a safety thing. And then this stone bastard, I don't want to kill him, I want to wrangle him. And we'll wrangle into here or something. You're in the zone. I was in a zone. I don't think it was the zone, Caramel. I don't think it was the zone at all. I don't think I've ever been in the zone in my life. I've been in some zones in my time, but never the zone. I don't think I've ever been to the zone. Did you undo the bit of rail going down under the bridge on the right? Did I undo it? Uh-oh. My slicksters are dying. Undo the bit of rail underneath. No, I just left that going as it were. Yeah, that should be spot on. Right, so the next thing I need to do is just connect this up here. We've got a bit of gold now, so let's just slap you up here. And then we'll do the same with Draco eggs ultimately. Once a few more of these hatch. I don't know why we keep getting meal lice on the floor, it's slightly annoying me, but I think it's because we've only got the 2 Dracos at the minute. So that's fine. Blue can finally be promoted up here, which will be nice. And who else leveled up? Hanno, you bollocks. Excellent. Very good. So I think that should deal with that for a bit, and then we'll just set this to critter eggs. That should be fine. You think there's a loop under the bridge? A loop under the bridge? I don't think so. It goes this way. Like that, I think. I don't think there's a loop. Perfect. And yeah, as I say, we'll do the same with Draco eggs ultimately. We'll probably keep a few in here and then we'll get rid of the rest. But the Dracos are going to be a pain in the ass because they climb walls. So I'm not sure about that. Beamron, thank you very much for the sub, buddy. Tier 2 sub, thank you. Much appreciated. Much love, buddy. Thank you. Okay. So the real test of this will be when we get some eggs on the line. How's where'd you come from? Get out. We probably need to get rid of some of these because there's a lot in this room, I think. Yeah, we've got 9 in here at the minute, plus a babby, plus an egg. Definitely want to get rid of some of them as well. Okay. I need to get a bit of diamond, so I'm gonna do a scalding dig. See if we can get some of this. This might be a bit of a rough dig considering how far they've got to come down here, but we'll see. Our water's getting very low. Although it's back on in 7 cycles, so it's not the end of the world. Could have been worse. I think what I'll do, whilst we've got the time now, let's slap in a few just granite temp shift plates, I think. So maybe something like this. Should be fine. And that'll help us out a little bit. But if you're struggling with metal, why don't you be more efficient about it and use the metal refinery? It's not that I'm struggling with metal, Labrador. I've just not dug very much out. I'd normally have strip mined a lot more biomes by now, but I've just not bothered because other than metal, I've not needed any other resources. I've still got plenty of slime. I don't really need clay for anything, so I've not bothered with slime biomes. We're not struggling for metal. I've just not dug any out, basically. What I'm going to do, whilst it's night time, as the cycle ends, I'm going to take this moment to do a quick save and load. Whilst nobody's got any jobs pending. They won't be holding anything or anything. The line might still be connected to the input of the bridge underneath said bridge. I know I deconstructed that donut and then rebuilt it. I did do. Is that the one you were talking about before? Caramel and Gashidley. I think I deconstructed that line. Smooth hatches are almost as efficient with no power input, no? As a granulator they are, not as a refinery. Refineries give you 1-to-1 ratios, whereas a rock crusher and smooth hatches you lose like 50%. You lose like a portion of it. You do gain sand with the granulator though. With hatches you do not. I think it's 50% with hatches. Is it more than that now? I can't remember. I don't think any of us saw you deconstruct it. I was like lightning, that's why, Caramel. Sometimes I move so quick, you don't see it happen. There you go. Oh, my pipe's being a jerk. Oh, smooth is 75. There you go. It's not far off, then. I'm certainly not in any rush for sand, so... Life flash game. So fast. Okay. You're not working again. Cool. Still not dug a lot of that out. Must have dug some of the stuff up here instead. That's fine. I'm probably going to scold some bitches getting some of this diamond out of here, but it'll be worth it. Ooh. Hello. It's got a bit of diamond over there. So, what I'm going to need to do now is look to build a room that I can work from. And make it a vacuum. So I'll probably just start by building a wall up here. Maybe building a liquid lock here. I don't know how big we're going to want this yet, but I'm going to go pretty big. So, not pretty big, not obscenely big, not sickeningly big, but relatively big, reasonably big. It's not going to be too big, is what I'm saying. It could be bigger. I just don't know where I'm going to send my gas to yet. Maybe something like this for now. We can work from this room and then expand on it as we need. I don't like hatches because they need so much care from me and can't be automated easily. Really? I like smooth hatches. I do. Ah, we've got babbies. Very good. Oh, we've got many babbies in here as well. Incredible. Are any of these bastards going to hatch soon? I'm sure some of these should be close now. 88, 91, 85. Oh yeah, we're going to have a little explosion here soon. That is cool. That is good. Nice, nice, nice. I think that might be one of them stone hatches, mightn't it? That's okay. That's okay. I had not remembered to do this at all. Hatch and hatch thing with an 8 and hatch and hatch thing with an 8. Cool. There's going to be a lot of stink in here that we need to get out as well. The circuit's got quite a bit of load on it, but it should be alright. Probably just use this for now. Okay, all this has been built. We'll just sweep out this crap with a 9. We'll also get rid of these ladders as well. I have a feeling I manage my critters 24/7. Yeah, they do take a lot of dupe labour, it has to be said. But, you know, if you're getting resources out of them... Oh shit, I need to do that. If you're getting resources out of them, then arguably it is worth it. I mean, smooth hatches are great. They just are. They're really nice. They look like xenomorphs. I like everything about them. They're very good. Yeah, I don't remember where this water came from. It must have been when we deconstructed this pipe up here, I think. Which I've not actually reconnected yet, but honestly, I've not got much water, so I don't really want to. I'll look at these tanks shortly. I'm probably going to do these slightly differently than this design. I'm probably going to have some cooling in here, so I can cool off the water, and or at least one of the tanks is going to want cooling, probably this one. Because my thinking is now, with our feeds as they are, what I'll probably do is use this geyser down here for our cooling for our natural gas, and then this water, once it's had its germs purged from it, this one can be sieved, and then we'll collect that water for using for our electrolyzers. I think that makes sense. I think that'll be better. I think that makes sense anyway. So, let's just slam in a liquid lock here. Should give me enough space to work with, I think. We may end up going further over this side yet, but I'll vacuum out this area and then we'll crack on from there. So, probably get 3 pumps in there, no problem. So I'll put one down here, one here, one here. That should be fine. Eight pizza can't move, help. Oh, Torallo, I would love a pizza right now. Holy shit. I have no sympathy for you because I want the pizza and I'm jealous. QWERTY, very good. Very good. Damn it, now I'm hungry. Exactly, Naylor. See, I get that many times a night when people come in and tell me what they've had to eat. Especially when they link me like pictures on Discord and stuff. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. I could go for that right now. Motherfucker. Okay. We'll leave out one of these bits of wire just for a second. This might as well be sealed up now. Doom Sloth, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you very much for the follow. How's it going? That'll do. Let's use name subscriber names. Subscribers and viewers, yeah, basically. Nice beam, that pizza time emote, by the way, we're gonna redo. It's an old emote that I basically slapped up there when we were learning Photoshop skills. Emotes are really hard to make, by the way, guys. For anyone that's not done it before, you take a nice image that you're working from, and then shrink it and shrink it and shrink it and shrink it, and then you can't see shit. Oh, you love pizza? You paid for mine, nice. But yeah, the lady started doing me some artwork, so I'm hoping at some point we'll have some sexy new emotes as well. But I can't get any more emotes now, other than Better Twitch TV, until we get more... Until I get partner, technically, I think. Which kind of blows, but one day we'll get there. You were messing with emotes just an hour ago. It's not easy at all. Yeah, you get something that you're like, oh yeah, I really like that. I finished that, and then you shrink it down to like 72 by 72 or whatever, And then 28 by 28 or whatever it is. It's crazy small. Anywho. Oh, Nailu. Thank you for the bees, buddy. No, baby. I'd love a cold confetti if I had one. Thank you. Thanks for the bits, buddy. Much appreciated. Okay. So these are trundling along. We should have more glossy boys soon. Hopefully. 97. That would be nice. We've got many little fry, which I love. So these should start getting us some eggshells as well, which would be good. And I don't really care about these being glum or overcrowded or anything like that. It doesn't matter. We'll just leave these going and they'll just do their life cycle and get us eggshells. That's one of Nativel's off the forums tips. Nativel, by the way, is a crazy Russian guy off the forums. I